Couple of Glenn Beck clips to play for you. Yesterday, I brought you the awkward clip of Wolf Blitzer saying to an Oklahoma tornado survivor, "You've got to thank the Lord, don't you?" And then she says, "Well, I'm an atheist." Glenn Beck thinks that that was a setup. Glenn Beck is really, really worried that that entire thing was staged and that somebody came up to Wolf Blitzer and prepped him and said, "This woman's an atheist and we want to push an anti-Christian agenda," and it was all set up. Here's Glenn Beck's brilliant theory.
CNN during the coverage of the tornado. It was Wolf Blitzer and the survivor of the tornado in Oklahoma. Watch.
You got to thank the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Do you thank the Lord for that split-second decision?
I'm actually an atheist.
Oh, you are? All right. Don't thank the Lord.
I'm going to make a statement here before I make my observation.
Please do.
I really like Wolf Blitzer, and I think he's a really good man.
Of course.
But I've done radio and television long enough to know that question was peculiar the way it was stated. Even for Wolf, who I think is a religious man, it just wasn't natural. It seemed forced. When everybody came into the office today, they said, "Do you see that? It was weird." And I mean, I'm a believer, and I wouldn't ask the question that way.
No.
That way. It's not as nefarious.
Let's stop it right there for a second. Just because someone doesn't ask a question the way, if the standard here is if Glenn Beck would ask the question that way, we're in pretty big trouble. I don't think that can be the standard for anything in life.
Right, and clearly he is not as familiar with him as he thinks he is.
No.
Because we know that there is a long history of awkward moments with Wolf Blitzer.
Right. A producer who doesn't like Christians set it all up, Lewis. Interesting stuff.
Wow.
So there it is, Glenn Beck's latest theory. And, okay, well, I mean, I guess he's entitled to that theory.